floor is open to any commissioners who wish to discuss the matter.
I'd like to start off in saying this is a very difficult case, nonetheless. I'm the father of 2 boys, and I couldn't imagine having to deal with something like this. And somebody called me in the middle of the night to say my son was beat up, assaulted, and battery committed on my son by a coach, a trusted person within the community who's supposed to be looked at a high regard and well respected. And find out that I go find my son and see visible injuries on my son, and now my anger and my I guess my assurance that this did take place based on all the witnesses that saw this incident occur. And I heard the testimony today about there was some time for some cool reflection where Trooper Jones found out his son was all right. That's the most important thing to me as a father. I'm not saying I wouldn't have done the same thing. I might have done the same exact thing you did that night, and I'm sure I would. And I might have done worse. I really don't know in that situation. But after, I would hope, knowing after I found out my son was fine and he was safe, that made it, wouldn't have made it easy, but at least would have known that the sheriff's office is en route. They're going to handle this. This person's going to be arrested. Charges are going to be brought before this person, and I would let, hopefully I would have let the sheriff's office deal with the matter and remove myself from the situation. Do I think I could have done that? I would hope I could have, but I'm not certain. And I know as a law enforcement officer, unfortunately, we're held to a higher regard in order to make those hard decisions to let that law enforcement entity take care of investigating the crime. If you knew and had information which you provided, which Trooper Jones provided, he knew where the coaches lived, he knew where the witnesses were, he knew where everybody was. After some reflection, in hindsight, maybe he should have just had the sheriff's office do their job and maybe not have went to Coach Good's house, who earlier had showed the kids a rifle. In this time, day, and age, you have the kids being shown a rifle, and now at 2 o'clock in the morning, or whatever time it was in the morning, somebody's outside his house. And it could have been a situation that could have escalated and been worse than it really was at the time. So I just feel it was unsafe in hindsight, and I'm not saying I wouldn't have done the same thing, to go there and try to find the coach. So I feel maybe at that point there should have been some step back and reflection on letting the sheriff's office do their job and not interfere with their investigation.